Hey guys, Moshe the Electric Israeli is here, and thank you for joining my channel. If you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and help me change the world one electric car at a time. Thank you to all of my supporters. Today, I'm going to talk about Tesla stock, but I'm going to talk about from an angle I have not heard. And it is a very interesting angle, and because I live in a state that is looking towards EV future, there's something that is almost going under the radar, but it's going to really be one of the major factors why I think that Tesla stock, which is now absolutely exploding, and I'm going to go over it in a minute, will reach levels of historical proportion. Let me just review quickly. The past week or so, Tesla stock went from mid 400s to mid 500s now, and on and on. It is going to be included in the Standard & Poor index towards the middle of December, and obviously that is contributing to the boost in Tesla stock as it's coming into this very prestigious index. Wedbush analyst Dan Ives raised the price going towards $1,000 per share. As you probably heard, Morgan Stanley raised it to the high 500s, not to mention ARK Invest, which is putting all its analytics in understanding Tesla stock, really a lot to do with full self-drive and ride-hailing and all that. And it's all true. There is no question about it. The inclusion in this S&P 500, the future of autonomous driving and all that is all legitimate, and it's all correct. Also, there's something to look into it. Now, the global sales of EVs is 3% of all car sales, but predictions are that it's going to go to 10% in 2025, and it's possibly gonna happen. There's no question about it. The Tesla market and demand in China is astronomical. The sales in the United States of Tesla cars in the EV market is about 70%. So all looks great. So what's there? What's there that nobody sees? And it is something very interesting, and I'm telling you that this is going to happen faster than you think. Let's take 3 states in the United States: New Jersey, where I live, New York, and California. We're talking about 80 million people, 80 million residents in these 3 states alone, and they already have and on the way to pass legislations having to do with EVs in these states by the year 2030, 2035, meaning they are looking into banning sales of all gas cars by that target date. In addition to that, from what I'm hearing, Canada, and I have relatives living in Canada, and Canada is going towards that goal as well. So think about it, a whole country, 3 huge states in terms of population, are going to basically drive the rest of the country probably towards EV. Ready or not, here we come, towards EV adoption, complete EV adoption. Let me give you a parallel. I mean, and Tesla get stupidly criticized because of it. Tesla makes $1 billion worth of profits just from selling credits. Credits, basically other car manufacturers who do not have any EVs in their lineup or sells very few of them, and because they need to reach certain kind of zero emission vehicles, ZEV standards, whether they pay a heavy tax or they buy the credits from Tesla, so they buy the credits from Tesla. That's the equivalent. They have no choice. They're forced. So now you tell me what happens in the next 3, 5, 7, 10 years, where it's apparent that the largest states in population are going to say, okay, you want to drive in our cities, in our states, you have to be driving EV. Or if not that, if you live in our states, you have to buy EVs, trucks and cars and all that stuff. Now tell me, what do you think the other states are going to be doing? Now, who is more, think about it, who is more primed to dominate, already dominating, but to dominate this amount of of expansion of EV adoptions, from stylistic point of view, from the lineup that they have, the sedans, the high end, the Cybertruck coming next year, batteries, storage, solar, a solar roof, all those things. Who is more prepared for that eventuality? Now, people say, oh, Tesla is going to sell 500,000 cars this year, and they probably will, and maybe 750,000 or a million next year, and they will, and 2 million in a few years, and they probably, all that is true. But in the United States, annually, it's 17 million cars. So imagine if one day it says, okay, it's going to have to be EV. It's coming. It's not like it's going to be sometime in the next 3,000 years. It's coming now. So who is more prime? Look what other companies are doing. VW is now upping their ante to $87 billion in research and development of electric cars just to catch up with Tesla. GM just announced, I think, $27 billion of upping the ante for electric cars. Who has the best battery technology? Who has a huge mega tera factories for batteries and making cars other than Tesla? So you tell me, how is that impact the way we live, obviously, but also Tesla profits and Tesla stock and the future of Tesla as a company, just with respect to what is it that they do and how it's reflecting their stock price. So Tesla $3,000 stock price will be probably cheap. I don't know the future. I have no idea. But I think that that's where the hidden thing is. Because imagine if a whole state now say, okay, EVs. Now, where are you going to buy? When you say electric car, what do you think? You think Chevy Bolt EV, or you think some, Hyundai, whatever that is? They're all nice. I'm nothing against anybody, but you think one thing, you think Tesla. All right, let me know your thoughts, guys. Put them in the comments below. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.